Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video, I'm going to take a look at Quest Shaman. Quest Shaman has been one of the big winners of the post-nerfs meta and it's really popular right now. And it's a very powerful deck. The deck is built around the Shaman quest, Corrupt the Waters. Play 6 Battlecry cards and you get Heart of Vernal as your new hero power. And with that hero power you can pay 2 mana to have all the battle cries for that turn to go off twice. And that's obviously incredibly powerful. You can draw 2 cards with Novice Engineer, you can steal 2 minions with Mind Control tech. Box Slosher doesn't give you 2 minions in hand, it gives you that 1 minion, but it gives it +4/+4. Wasp can deal 6 damage, Life Drinker can deal 6 damage and heal you for 6. And that's really what the deck wants to do. The deck wants to play a lot of cheap battle cries, lackeys. Lackeys are especially good. This deck uses every mean to get lackeys as possible. Slurper, Cable Rat, Evil Totem. You want a lot of lackeys because the lackey battle cries are extremely powerful, and when you can double them, then it's even more powerful. You just try to hang on into the game until you get to your better hero power, and once you get that, you just want to keep those battle cries rolling and win the game. The deck has surprising amounts of reach, because Weaponized Wasp can deal 6 damage with the double battle cry, Life Drinker can deal 6 damage with the double battle cry, the 2 damage Lackey can actually deal 4 damage. So you have a lot of stuff that you can use to hit face with. So if you ever get your opponent to a fairly low life total, you can try to think about, okay, what sort of ways do I have to ensure that I can just use direct damage to win the game? Can I bounce Life Drinkers? Can I bounce my lackeys? Do I hold on to a lackey in hand so that I have an activator for Wasp if I draw a Wasp? That's one of the things the deck does. This variant is from Appa. It's a Quest Shaman deck like many others. The only really novel card in this one is Bloodlust, and I had some fun times playing with Bloodlust. It's by no means absolutely necessary, but because you have this board flooding, swarming thing going on regardless, then Bloodlust gives you another avenue of having lethal, and one that your opponents generally do not expect you to have. In general, these Quest Shaman builds are fairly similar. This probably has all the cards that are commonly used. Many versions of the deck use 2 copies of Mind Control tech, sometimes there's double Scoundrel, sometimes there are none. Barrister comes and goes, sometimes there aren't any, sometimes there's 2 Former Champs, sometimes there's 2 Giggling Inventors. So it's mostly about the quantities of these cards or cutting some of them that sometimes happens. If you were trying to make this into a more budget version, well, you need the Quest obviously, that's a legendary card. But other than that, there aren't that many expensive cards in this. Scoundrel is an epic, Lynchen is a legendary, Shadowwalk is a legendary. You would really want to have Shadowwalk because it's incredibly powerful in this deck. Maybe you can get by without it even. And Scoundrel, you can replace it with Mind Control tech. Barrister, you can replace that with another Giggling Inventor. And if you replace Shadowwalk with another Former Champ, boom, suddenly you have a fairly budget-ready version. But losing Shadowwalk means that will make life more difficult in the mirror matches and against Warrior. Overall, the deck is fairly figured out. There's just slight changes in quantities of these specific cards, and that can also depend on the meta. Former Champ is fairly aggressive, Giggling Inventor is good at defense in the mid game, but not in the early game. Mind Control tech is good against swarming, Scoundrel can give you a lot of value and a lot of options. Small differences here and there. Other than that, when you're playing this deck, when you're mulliganing with this deck, well, you're always going to keep the Quest. The Quest is the heart of the deck and that is your turn 1 play. Most of the time anyway. Sometimes you can coin an Evil Totem on 1. If it goes fairly unchallenged, that can be a good idea. In addition to the Quest, you want to hold on to cards like Evil Totem, Questing Explorer, sometimes Sludge Slurper, and then it really depends, like if you're facing a swarming deck, then Sandstorm Elemental with its AoE effect can of course be handy, and you often also want to hold on to Mogu Flesh Shaper. The more so, the more minions the opponent can bring to the board. And one of the most powerful things this deck can do is to have an early Mogu Flesh Shaper, use that to value trade into something, and then mutate that Mogu Flesh Shaper into an 8-drop. That's basically the only way this deck wins on like turn 3. But this deck really has a way to just seal the game that early on with proper rolls. So if you have a Mogu Flesh Shaper, then you want to hold on to a Mutate as well, but you don't give a Mutate alone. When you're playing this deck, think about your lackey use, because you want Weaponized Wasp to be active, so try to ensure that you have ways to get lackeys or hold on to a lackey. Unless you have no Wasp and you think that drawing Wasp is too unlike that you need the lackey power more, but really try to think how you make use of your lackeys. And as the game goes on and you have the ability to double up your battle cries, then things like Sandstorm Elemental become even stronger. And Giggling Inventor, never underestimate the power of Giggling Inventor. Summoning 4 1/2 mechs with Divine Shield and Taunt can give you a very powerful board. And if you can combine that with a Bloodlust, then that can simply be game winning. So overall the deck has a few ways to win games. You can Mogu Flesh Shaper very early, mutate that into an 8-drop, and that can just blow the opponent out of the game. You can just get value from your double battle cries on and on and on and bounces and make them bigger and just control the game and slowly win the game through that. You can have a board and then you can play Bloodlust and the Bloodlust can win you the game. Or you can get some damage into the opponent and then you can look for direct damage in the form of Weaponized Wasp, in the form of Life Drinker, in the form of Kobold Lackey in order to finish the game. Those are the main ways that you can win, so when you're playing a game, try to think, okay, which direction is this game going? Which plan should I be going for in this one? If you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now, let's go take a look at Quest Shaman in action. Kingaroo. Well, let's go. Corrupt the waters. Everyone's corrupting all the water. I mean, people need to drink, right? 3 mirrors in a row. You're not coining a slurper now, are you? I think the outfit fitting the heck outside, I have no idea. So now next to the only thing he can play is a lackey. He better hit a good lackey. But he can hit a good lackey. There are 2 out of 6 that are useful here. Did he get one of those? The 2 damage or the rush? I guess that's... Oh boy. Well, if that one gives him rush minion, then I guess... Well... Kind of weird. Let's see if I can pick up a lackey that's useful. I actually can. I mean, he can box slosh this next turn. But it's still better than leaving him with a lackey. I don't have more lackey generators right now, though. So I kind of don't want to play the Titanic lackey. I don't have any lackey synergy cards either, on the other hand. Yeah, I'm just playing it. Trading away the lackey. So Wasp isn't active. Sandstorm Elemental could clear. He can't value trade before box sloshing. If he wants to slosh the Slurper, he has to just do it and not attack first. Flesh Shaper can do things. Now he need... Why is no one trading lackeys off anymore? Oh. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we lost to the RNG. That's kind of painful. It's going to be really hard to kill this Katrina. We need to wasp into it a little bit here. Well. So you're saying Quest Shaman is bad against Priest? Yes, Priest has 65% win rate against Quest Shaman. Yes, Quest Shaman is terrible against Priest. Quest Shaman and Quest Druid are both terrible. Well, Quest Paladin is too, but there are not a lot of people playing Quest Paladin, so that doesn't affect Priest's status in the meta. Priest came back to the meta because Shaman and Druid are popular, and Priest counters those. I can finally kill the Katrina Muerte. Unless I can pick it up for myself. Time to try. Okay, 1 in 4. Let's go. No. Not that lucky. Well, I can play this and then I can play the Flesh Shaper out for free. That's a big price to pay for killing Katrina Muerte, I know. But what can I really do? I have to kill it. Can't just leave it up. We get rid of the Katrina Muerte. Whew. Okay. He got the good RNG, but we fought our way somewhat into the game. But he has 2 lackeys in hand now. So lackey plus wasp is available. Always the damage lackey. Okay, any AoE piece, except for the Beaked Lightning, I guess is sweet here. What's good versus Priest? Hunter is pretty good against Priest, right? A bunch of decks. I'm not really sure. I haven't played for several days now. Time to double up my battle cries. Let's go. It's Gabler time. Give good lackeys, please. I guess those are not terrible lackeys. Do I want to kill his lackeys or do I want to kill the Slurper? I think I want to kill the lackeys, right? But if I use both of these lackeys, then I don't have any lackeys either. Oh no. Ancient Watcher isn't that awesome. I still think I need to use this. Rain of Toads could be useful, but it has a big overload. Maybe the Smash is better. Maybe the Murlocs are. Take the Smash. Okay, I'll take the Murlocs too. I'll kill off the lackeys. Was pretty unsure what to do there. But we'll see. Now this Ancient Watcher is a bit of a problem. Because it's really not going to die in a matchup like this. Well, it might get stolen by his mind control tech. That's an upside. I haven't seen any AoE pieces yet, so AoE pieces might come. What do you mean the Ancient Watcher is not stolen by the mind control tech? I do not understand. I could get a couple of Cable Rats and a couple of Faceless Lackeys, but I haven't seen his damage and I'm getting low on health. So I'm a little bit scared. What if he has the damage? That would be 5, then he needs only 13 more. Yeah, problems. I'll take this route. It's a little risky. But let's try. Because my health might not be enough. There's a chance that he can just rush me down. There's totally a chance that he can do that. I probably need to bounce this Life Drinker in order to have any chance to survive. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So this is 5, he needs another 8. Okay. 10 cards, my hand is full. First we double up our lackeys. Then we play a lackey. I get a couple of 2-drops. And we kill the Siamat. And we get the Cable Rat out there. Still scary times. 9 cards in hand. He might have it. I haven't seen any Wasps and I haven't seen any Life Drinkers yet. On a single turn, of course, he can't do it. But over 2 turns with some bounces, he could. I'll probably have to Life Drink next turn. Unless I can, like, top deck a Bloodlust. This might end badly. I was in a quite unfavorable position almost the entire time, though. Okay. So that can come back as a double next turn. So I will have to double Life Drinker back this turn. And I need to clean up this board. But I actually can't even clean up this board. I can, I have exactly enough damage to clean up this board. So hit there. Hit there. Hit there. Hit there. Hit there. Double battle cries. Life drinker. Get me a little bit of health. Box Slosher the life drinker so that I can do the same again next turn. But now he might just have lethal. Because there's 6 from the life drinker. And he needs another 5 after that. 6 from the life drinker, then if he can find another 5 after that, then that will be lethal. Tough. And even if he doesn't find all of that, then that will still be lethal in the near future. With a proper lackey, for example. Okay, so I need to heal up with the life drinker again. Need to double my battle cries. So that I can heal with the life drinker again. Then I will need to kill this life drinker. I can do the Kobold Lackey and with the Totemic Smash. No, now that will summon a basic totem. It's fine, it's fine. We can do that. We can summon a basic totem. Then I need to kill this one. Fit face with this one. And I need to get a taunt on this board probably, even though it might just not be enough, no matter what. Because he's clearly going for face damage, and if he gets a wasp, then that's lethal. Life Drinker plus wasp will kill me. Life Drinker Lackey wasp would be lethal. So this wasn't lethal yet, but wasp is lethal. Okay. I can't find healing. Well, there's only the life drinker to heal anyway. Time to double up my battle cries, I believe. Is this a giggling inventor turn? Does he have lackeys left in hand? I can't remember if that card is a lackey. 3, 4 lackeys. 1, 2, 3. I can't remember if he has a lackey left or not. So I think I need to kill the lackey. But he could also bounce this. Or simply have a Shadow Book, of course. Maybe I'll go with the lackeys here. Let's kill that one. And kill that one and kill this one. And I'll get the Foamy Champ out there. Let's try this. But now if he can silence the taunt, he wins. So that's one way to win. I can't remember what the generated card is. I simply can't remember. Oh, it was generated spell. Okay.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh no, 2 cards. So, does he have Lucky Generate? He has an Evil Totem left. Okay, I need all the taunts I can get here. He might find a Mind Control deck though. Slurper. Faceless Lucky. What if it gives me a Doomsayer? That would be bad. Do I kill the Novice Engineer? No, that doesn't do anything. He doesn't have Life Drinkers left, but he does have a Shadow Book, of course. I think I just have to flood the board. So Shadow Book is lethal. Slurper plus Wasp is lethal. Okay, there's the Slurper. Is there a Wasp? That is not a Wasp. Okay. So none of this is lethal. But that health and taunt is pretty good. So I don't think I can deal 29, right? Double the battle cries again. I can't deal 29, no. Double the battle cries. Double the battle cries. Sandstorm elemental. And then the Bloodlust. Just isn't quite enough damage. I do have the Kobold Lackey, so if I can put 3 into this, that's enough. I'll put 4 into that. I can Kobold Lackey it down. I can kill both of these. And I can push face. But if he gets Wasp is lethal. He has 1 Wasp. He has 2 Wasps in the deck. He has a Lackey and Wasp is lethal. So is there a top deck Wasp now? No, but there's a top deck Sandstorm Elemental, which is also pretty good. But top deck Sandstorm Elemental is also pretty good. I knew he didn't have a... Oh, but I top deck Sandstorm Elemental too. I don't even know what's going on in this game. And I always want to play the Sandstorm Elemental. I'm confident of that. I want to play my Slurper. Get a couple of Lackeys here. I want to play my Cable Rat. So then it's the Rush Lackey. Rush Lackey here, kill that. Also want to kill that. And then I will Witchy Lackey my 2-drop into a 4-drop. So now Wasp is no longer lethal because he doesn't have any lackeys. Shudderwock is lethal. Oh no, not the Giggling Inventor. I get the Shudderwock. So Shudderwock has the Giggling Inventor battle cry. And a bunch of other stuff. But I'm overloaded, I can't play the Shudderwock. Do I die? I don't necessarily die. I need to get the Shudderwock next turn. I can kill this. I probably have to give him the coin. I can kill this. I need to kill the Giggling Inventor. And I probably need to transform that. So Shudderwock is lethal. Nothing else deals 3 damage. Oh, but lucky next turn, but I have the Shudderwock now. So my Shudderwock will heal me and clean this up. So, but Wasp top deck becomes lethal again. If I Shudderwock, Wasp top deck is lethal. Right. But if I Life Drinker, my minions have Echo. Life Drinker keeps me safe. My Battle Crush will trigger twice this turn. Life Drinker. Life Drinker. Not lethal, but enough to keep me safe. And next turn I can Shudderwock for lethal, right? I have played so many Life Drinkers now. He can't deal 15. And I can Shudderwock. I played at least, I can't remember if I played 4 Life Drinkers. That's 12 damage. He doesn't have any Life Drinkers left. This has got to be a win, right? I don't even understand what's going on in these games. These games are just crazy. He even found the Wasp. He even found the Wasp. And the Lightning Bolt. I would have been dead through the Shudderwock. Occasionally, it's difficult. He doesn't seem to be able to make up his mind. Kept 3 cards, that is scary. That's a lot of kept cards and I don't have anything really here. I kept the mind control tech, although I guess I might have went for a more proactive play instead of trying to come back from behind, because coming back from behind is always a little bit difficult. But I did think that when I mulligan everything else I will pick up something cheap. And it turns out that I did. Excellent. I did pick up something cheap. These are probably my turn 4 play. But what do I do on 3? I mean, that cable rat is not going to live. That one is never going to happen. So, nothing to box slosh, nothing to MC tech. Wasp isn't active. Problematic. Like, if I had picked up the Questing Explorer here, I would have been in such a better position. Yeah, maybe keeping the MC tech was wrong. I think it was probably wrong. So, sorry about that. Slurper's a nice pick though. It will overload me, so I cannot use the Wasp. It's still fine. Witchy Lackey. Titanic Lackey. He can buff up the... or just hero power. I need to advance the quest. I probably need to play the Titanic Lackey here. I also play the Witchy Lackey. That seems awfully risky. If he can push through this, he can kill a Lackey. Then I can't activate the Wasp at all. On the other hand, I don't have any good activations for next turn, so I actually think I may have to do it. But 0-2 is not good. I needed something that can attack. Typically, for a 2-drop, you expect them to have more attack than 0. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, Knife Juggler was the perfect top deck. That was the perfect top deck, because as long as he can hit... He couldn't hit the Lackey. Alright. Then we're all good. Well, I have the option to mind control deck here, but the results are probably pretty bad. I mean, it's 50% to get a good one. I'm not confident about that. I think I will just Wasp. And trade away the small minions here. So he can trade away his egg. He gets a 3-4. 3-4 is pretty decent stat line against me. And that wasn't bad either. So I need one more battle cry effect. I mean, I could like box slosh the Wasp, but is that even good enough? Next turn is probably going to be some kind of mind control tech turn, right? I could try to discover... If I discover spell now, I discover only one spell. We discover one spell now. Lightning Bolt. That's an interesting spell. Probably not for right now, but I can use that a little later. I should have rolled a totem first, by the way. Well, I guess that's fine. We go in with these for the time being. He doesn't have a lot of cards, so that's a small upside. Depending on the number of minions on the board, I might even do like MC Tech and Box Slosher. We'll see. Ouch, that kobold lag was pretty good. It's always the damage, isn't it? Yeah, 4 minions on this board. So that means just MC Tech Box Slosher. But what if he keeps his minion count down to 3 after that?
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
I could also get a cable rat. But I think I'll take the MC Tech. Because he does want to swarm. And I can make swarming dangerous for him. There's something to be said about that. And then there's the Shudderwock, but I haven't had any AoE. No Sandstorm Elementals yet. So that's a problem. If he has 5 minions on the board, I can steal 3. I can steal 2 of them. There's always a chance that I can pick up his Magic Carpet. Alright.
It's your lucky day.
He does leave 5 minions on the board. Alright, we're taking 2 of those. Time to grab 2 of his minions. Which ones can I get? No, not really. No, come on. Well, that was a surprise. That was a surprise, I have to say. Well, we'll make that, turn that into a 4-drop. Well, you're overloaded. Your minions have +2 attack. Well, I can overload myself. I can easily overload myself right now. So I leave the 5/5 demon up, right? But I will trade away the rest. Okay. We try it like this. Your move, Warlock. Your move. I haven't had Giggling Inventor or Champ or... and no Sandstorm Elementals, that's really sad. Would have loved to have some Sandstorm Elementals.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Now he can trade away my Vecina. My beautiful Vecina. No. Some life drinkering. If I hit face with both of these, I put him down to 13. And then I double life drinker, I put him down to 6. Put him down to 7, that is. 7. So he can still trade away everything. But I mean, that's still got to be the play. We're just going in here. We're just going in. Because he has to get rid of this board now. He has a Void Walker left in the deck for taunt. He can't tap. He has to deal with the minions. Then I can just do double life drinker again next turn and Shudderwock after that. So I think this was the moment to go face. I found the right time to go face. Yay! Hope fall is good so far. Well, I've been really sick. I've been really sick, so not so sure about that. But Hearthstone is going well.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.